It seems to me men are completely willing to forego the financial benefits of being married to Western women, such as that second income, okay? Because these non-Western women they're bringing over are largely uneducated and probably unemployable. So I'm wondering, what to do with this university degree that I have that's completely worthless to men.
She's waking up to reality. This is a perfect example of what men are truly looking for. All of the things that she just listed, the financial benefits of dating Western women, doesn't matter to them. But they go to another country where they're not as financially independent, and he gets a woman that is uneducated, even though I disagree with that, but let's keep going. A woman that doesn't have much going on. It's a perfect example of what men are actually looking for.
Modern women in the West are not wife or marriage material. The second income factor is quite true, but guess what? You can move to a tax-friendly country with a cheaper cost of living where not having a second income is not a problem. If you happen to find a traditional woman abroad and she's a willing follower and not a pain in the neck, you're better off than with a stubborn Western woman who feels superior to other women just because she's got a college degree. Let's check some comments. In the words of Kevin Samuels, men don't care how much money you make because we don't even get access to it. As a Filipino, most of the women I know who married a Western man are actually working, and I know that the majority of them can take care of the household chores. My wife is from Singapore, college-educated professional musician, but is traditional. US women are ridiculous. Americans, Europeans, Asians, Africans, Australians are uneducated. Name 3 countries: Americans, Europe, Africa, and Asia. There's no degree that exists that will cause a man an erection, says the wise one. It's not her degree that's worthless, it's her attitude. Any woman that is not American automatically is 19 times more intelligent. Why do they think women from other countries are uneducated? Dumbest thought ever. When women want it all, it's all good and they assume the man at hand has done the work. However, when a successful man says that he had to work hard to attract women, some chicks out there bring up narratives about how irrelevant all of that is.
And then you said harmful. Why harmful?
Because I don't think that you guys' reality is the real reality outside out of this Miami City and the podcast itself.
What specifically?
I don't think that the advice that you guys are giving is, or some advice is good. Some advice like getting your shit together, like getting a job, working hard, working out, those things are great. But when it comes to relationship advice, I don't agree.
Okay, what do you disagree with specifically?
What I disagree with specifically, I don't think that trying to build up men by very, very shallow things like getting money or having that car or having this sort of image.
But you just said a second ago that building yourself up is good.
Yeah, it is for yourself, but not for just attracting other people out there.
Make it make sense. If the guy doesn't have his stuff together, he's got to accept that he will get no chicks unless he puts in the work. Some girls parrot the narrative that men should get in touch with their emotions, but that's nothing but a lie to adhere to the political correctness ideology.
Because in that case, let's say that you lose all those things, there's just no way that your partner in that case is going to stay with you. She should be with you for you and your interest. And
Melina, if you're married to Destiny, shout out to Destiny. If Destiny was broke and 300 pounds, would you be in love with him and marry him?
I would be in love with him, yes.
Bullshit.
I mean, you could say that,
Stop.
but I mean, I'm being honest.
No, she won't be in love with them. To hell with that narrative. She's probably not in love with him now because she can bang a bunch of dudes with Destiny's permission. A woman who really loves one and only one guy will not sleep around with other people.
No, I'm fully honest with you.
I'm not saying
Yes.
that if he lost his money now and something happened to him now, you'd stick by your man. Respect, right?
Yes, yeah,
I'm
because I
saying
love
if
him
you
for the
met
things that's not the
Destiny-
shallow things, and
I'm
that's
saying
what
if
I
you
think
met
you guys
Destiny-
should. I think you guys
Answer the
should try to
question. Here it
build
is.
up
Stop the
people
cap.
in that way. Yeah.
If you met Destiny and he was 300 pounds and he had 0 subscribers on YouTube and he's like, I'm going to be a gamer, you would have not given him a second chance.
Of course I would. Because there
Anybody believe her at this point?
are things.
A woman never falls in love with the man's potential unless his current success makes her feel safe, protected, and sure that she's got the best man she can get.
I like him for his
You're so
opinions.
pretty,
I like
but
him for
you're
the way he
capping,
is,
beautiful,
his
like-
humor.
Okay.
I like him for his intelligence. That's the things that I love him for.
So does intelligence pay the bills? Intelligence and his heart?
Because it's you, it's the
But
personality.
that's
it's
what
not your
pays the
fuck-
bills.
It's not your money.
So if you're homeless and you have no car and no house, nothing to feed the kids, I don't know if you have any.
Why do you want
but
to
you're
go
gonna
to
be
like the most extreme examples?
Because
I'm
this
telling
is-
you
it's
that.
not extreme.
Wait,
This is-
are you going to argue for like what I'm attracted to? I'm not attracted to people that have cars and money. That's not what I'm attracted to. Because people like you who are only attracted to those things, you would ditch your guy right away.
My
Of
guy
course
makes
you
less
would.
than me,
But
way less
why in
than
that
me.
case? Yeah, but why the fuck are you arguing and saying that I would leave at that? Because if you're the same as
Women
me.
look for men that have resources that can be present.
But clearly
provide,
you don't.
protect.
You just told me that you're not,
I
right?
know I'm a darling.
Yo, so you're gonna tell me how I feel?
Okay, I understand
what?
where you're coming from. You're saying like the cars and the money, whatever. Cool. That might not be as attractive to you, but it's important, right, for the guy to have it. I've
To
always
have stability and like your
yeah,
confidence
because
within you. Yes, I do agree with those.
The thing that women never want to admit is that, and I've said this a million times, you know, all girls are gold diggers. Some are just better at hiding the shovel. And what I mean by that, right, is you got the girl that says, I want ambition or I want drive, blah, 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 which is code term for the ability to procure resources for a later time for me. Or there's some girls that are overt about it. I got a big shovel. I need a guy that's a millionaire, etc., because I make money or I deserve it. So yes, you can sit here and say, I like him for him, but the thing is this, women typically just end at 10, but they don't go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The man has to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because he's not gonna get to 10 and even be seen unless he has certain prerequisites. Only women are loved under the condition that they provide no value. Men must provide value.
I don't.
That's just how it is.
I think that's how it is in Miami, yes, and like cities like this. I
Okay.
just
Not just
but
in Miami.
Here's the thing.
outside of-
Okay, you know what?
I
Let's go with
probably
that.
lived in more
Let's-
countries and
let's
cities
go
than
with
most
that.
of you guys.
So Miami-
I have a lot of
So here in
perspectives.
Miami, it's celebrated to have a big shovel and be overt about it. Okay? Maybe I go to Nebraska, whatever, and they have smaller shovels, but it does not change the fact that women still
I don't
want a
think
man
that's true.
that
it
can
seems
provide
like
resources.
People are dating within their area, job,
Okay, how about this?
school.
I've lived all
Ladies,
over the world. and
ladies,
it's
real
this
quick.
shit everywhere.
How important is it for your man to actually not only just be financially stable, to be successful and have money? Go ahead.
For me, it's
Do
important.
not go on a
for sure.
diatribe. Just give the answer, please.
It's
How
important,
important?
but
Yeah.
how you say is not the only thing that attracts to me.
Okay.
You know.
So,
But the key here
Yeah.
is that they're not even going to give him a chance. There's plenty of smart, cool homeless guys out there,
No
but they're
homeless.
invisible.
Right.
So it's
no
like
homeless,
Exactly.
but not
Like,
have to be
with-
rich like you. Can be a normal guy.
okay.
you'll date a normal guy,
Yeah.
Miss Entrepreneur,
Yeah.
5'8",
Yeah,
50,
he's a normal guy.
37 to 50K
He's
per
not
year.
rich like you.
How
and
about
I can
this?
date him.
Would any of you ladies?
Wait, so you'll date a guy that makes less money than you?
Say it again.
You'll date a guy that makes less money than you and has lower status than you?
We are the same.
No, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Would any of you ladies date a guy who makes significantly less than you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
You would.
No.
I mean, I have.
You would
been
not?
No.
Really tall.
Would
and had
you?
A huge
Hold
dick,
on. Would
so.
you?
No.
Would you?
Significantly less?
As long as he can protect and provide and I can support him, then the money doesn't matter as much. However, with that, typically to protect and provide, you need to make a certain amount.
Okay.
Correct.
Janelle, would you?
I mean, I have, like I said, but he was 6'8" with a huge dick, and so there's an exception.
All right.
I mean, but I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
honestly, if he was not 6'8"
Voted
and
on.
didn't have the biggest dick ever, I would say no, thank you, sir. You need to have some money and be successful.
And you also got to remember, no disrespect, she's a little bit older. So when you're older as a woman, you have to make concessions on what you're demanding. You
Gotcha.
can't demand as much as you get older.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for women.
Fair
So
enough.
I get what you're saying. You're saying
demands
not all women are
change.
like that, blah blah blah. But the reality is,
Majority.
I
all
think
women are
there,
attracted
I think there's
to
better things
more
to tell.
status,
There's
more
better
money,
advice. I think
more
there's better
strength.
advice to say.
She goes with the I think, I feel like, and all that political correctness bullshit and opinions, not facts. Exceptions do not matter because women, for the most part, do not care about a man's situation or justifications for his inadequacies. Let's check some comments. Malena jumped ship from her previous relationship for Destiny when she was 19 and he was 29. She cried to Dr. K because of how mentally crushing Destiny sleeping around was to her. The speed at which she speaks, her inflections, the way she finishes her sentences mirrors Destiny's speech pattern perfectly. She literally warped her entire personality to be more like her husband just so she would feel more loved. She openly speaks about how much she enjoys the open relationship, but most of her sexual partners are women anyway. I'd bet the core reason she does it in the first place is to cope with Destiny fucking around. He admitted he doesn't want to commit. Ironically, Destiny is almost living TRP dream. Has a much younger wife that clearly loves him more than he loves her and can fuck around whenever he wants. He doesn't care about the sexual exclusivity of his wife since he's a bisexual, so his view on masculinity differ from the norm. Despite all of that, she's ignorant enough to argue for equal love between partners, idealistic, when she herself clearly loves Destiny more than he loves her, calls men's preferences delusional, and then tries to troll them with men can't handle pushback and men are insecure of an experienced woman. No, Mel, simply put, men don't want to live with masculine whores. Sex with them may be fun, but not spending the rest of your life with them. Unless you're Destiny, but even he tells her to get the fuck out when she's too annoying. So what the hell? If Destiny was so great, she wouldn't need to be plowed by other men to make their relationship work. She is walking proof of what Myron warns men about. Melena is the epitome of selfishness and dishonesty. Melena is the kind of girl that is so delusional she believes her own delusions because her ego is so invested in trying to be different. Imagine flying from Sweden to marry a millionaire plus 10 years older and claiming you're not a gold digger. Guys, thanks for checking out this video. Stay tuned for more daily content. Like, subscribe, and comment. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.